First tonight, at long last, after more than 5 years of inactivity and a couple of false starts, the Port Harcourt Refinery today produced its first batch of petroleum products. It is the second local oil-producing refinery in Nigeria and the first government-owned facility to currently process crude. The first trucks of petroleum products were lifted from the refinery today. 200 trucks will be loaded for distribution daily.
Our key objective is to ensure energy security of the country. And it's a major milestone or major achievement to see Port Harcourt Refinery coming up on stream and holding stably. It is indeed a very proud moment for us and a relief, because now with the Ndukwe Refinery on stream, Port Harcourt Refinery on stream, we're hoping that Warri comes up and Kaduna and will be net exporter of petroleum products rather than being a net importer. It is an achievement that will be credited to Mr. President, of course, because he insisted, he persisted, put all the pressure. He said it must be done, and it has been done.
All right, Arise News correspondent Georgina Ndukwe-Ezeanyika was at the Port Harcourt Refinery earlier, and she joins us now in the studio. Welcome, Georgina. Thanks for joining us after that tedious trip you went today, came back today. Just to clarify for us what happened in Port Harcourt for Nigerians to understand exactly what you went to cover with NNPCL.
Okay, so we went to see the first set of crude being refined into different petroleum products. We had the kerosene, we had petrol, we had diesel, and we were shown samples of these products as it came from the pipes, let me put it that way, or they call it the sample collection site. It's the old refinery, that is the one at Eleme, that produces 60,000 barrels per day capacity. And when we got there, we saw that the gas it's already operational. The gas was being flared. We saw all the facility workers on ground ensuring that work is going on. So as at when we arrived at the Port Harcourt Refinery at Eleme, work was already the refinery was already operational. We were taking round the facility. We saw the control room where they're ensuring that every operation was going as smoothly as possible. 24-hour shift officials there, or officers there, or workers there, walking through the systems, looking at the systems and ensuring that everything was going as smoothly as possible. We were taken to the collection site where we're shown samples of the petrol from the pipes. We're also shown kerosene from the pipes. And from there, we were taken to the loading dock where we saw trucks already lined up and being loaded with petroleum products. And we spoke with some of the I spoke with one of the truck drivers there who said that he's happy that they don't have to drive all the way to Lagos to get products. I mean, Port Harcourt is very close to the southeastern part of the country, so they can just load and then move and distribute to the likes of Enugu, Calabar, and down the southeast. So it's a very good thing. It's something that will help the country reduce forex exchange problem due to bringing a product into the country, and also, of course, ensure supply of petroleum products across the country.
Yeah, thank you so much, Georgina, for that detailed report. And I just needed to quickly wear your caps. One, as the oil and gas correspondent for Arise News, and secondly, as a Nigerian. I mean, what stood out the most for you today?
The fact that the people were actually happy. We saw so many residents of Port Harcourt and the surrounding community gathered, and they were happy that yes, at last the Port Harcourt Refinery is working, and they could see that it was actually working. That was one thing that stood out for me. The excitement in the eyes of the people, saying that okay, this is our own facility, this is our own refinery, and it's actually operational. And so we're going to see a reduction in the price of petrol very soon. So that's what was, very, what stood out for me actually there. And then the fact that we saw all the officials on ground going round, asking questions from the people, the staff, how this is going, what are they doing, so they really wanted to know firsthand what they're actually doing to ensure that operations continue smoothly. So, I mean, the dedication and the commitment and also the excitement on the part of the people was what stood out for me.
Well said, Georgina Ndukwe-Ezeanyika. We also thank you for your dedication and commitment. Thanks so much for joining us on Newsnight.